Hi, welcome back to your Math Resource Showcase. We're going to do the solution video today for the bridges puzzle that we learned about yesterday. And so I already brought it up so we can jump right into it. So this is the puzzle right here. Again, I think I like to start with either the bigger numbers or in the corner. We can do both here. Let's start with the 6. There's only 3 different directions I can go, and since there's only 2 bridges per direction, for the 6, I have to do 2 in each direction. Same thing for the 4s. Because they're in corners, there's only 2 directions I can go, and I can only do 2 bridges per direction. So now we have taken care of the 6, this 4, and this 4. If we continue on, this one, we can't go up. There's nothing to go up to. So I need 2 more bridges to make it 4. I'm going to bring them both to that 3, and that one is taken care of. And then here we have a couple options, so I'm not going to touch that one yet. Let's play first with this 5. With the 5, there's only this direction and this direction that I can go. So I'm going to put 1 in this direction and 1 in this direction. And then let me think about this. This 1 has to hit somewhere. So I'm going to bring this 1 to connect to this 3. Again, this 1 has to connect somewhere. It can't go this way, it can't go this way, so it can only connect down. That's the only thing it can connect to. And that closes off the 3 now. And it also closes off the 1. Same thing here. This 1 is closed off now because it's connected by 1 bridge. Okay, so what else can we do? This 4 can go in this direction or this direction. This 3 can go down. This 4 can go across. And by the way, if we mess up, we can take some bridges off. So let's try messing up on purpose, okay? Let's say I take the 5 to the 3, and then I say, oh, I got to put 1 more. And then I say, oh, that's right, I already had 1 there. So all you have to do is click a couple more times and it'll bring it back to 0. 1 click is 1, another click is 2, and a third click brings it back to 0. Okay? So now this 5 has 5. I'm not sure if that's right, to be honest. We have to play it out and see how it comes out. So I'm going to try this 4. Now this 4 can only go in 2 directions. So again, it's going to have to be 2 this way and 2 this way. And now my 5 has too many. Well, the 6 was a given. I can't do that. And the 4 only goes in 2 directions, so that has to be. So that means I need to take it off of here. That means there's only 1 going to here. There's no other possibility. So I'm going to X out my 5 now. That's handled. My 4 also has 4 bridges coming. That's handled. The 3 has only 2. We need 1 more to go this way. That's the only other direction that it can go. So now the 3's handled. And now this 4 has 1, 2, and 3. We need a 4th. The only direction we can go is down. So now that has 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's handled. And this 3 has 1 that way, 1 that way, and 1 that way. So that is handled. That should be the correct solution. Let's click done and see what they said. Congratulations, we did solve it. Okay, so that is the solution for you on this one. Normally at this point, I would just say goodbye to you because we got the solution, we're done, that's the purpose. But I did want to show you, if you look around, there's some really cool things to do. And one of my favorites is this one called skyscrapers. So the way that skyscrapers works is a skyscraper can only be 1 unit tall, 2 units tall, 3 units tall, or 4 units tall in a 4x4 grid. If it's bigger than that, it can be however big the grid is. So in this case, we have a 4x4 grid. It can only be 4 units tall. So you can put how many units tall it is. So for example, I could put 1, 2, 3, or 4 in here, in the box, write it in. What these numbers are with the arrows pointing, that's if somebody was standing at that point and looked this way, that's how many of the skyscrapers they would see. So for example, if there's a 1, that means this guy has to be 4 tall because it's blocking all the ones behind it. Does that make sense? If they can only see 1, that means it must be the tallest one in front of them because they can't see any of the other ones behind it. Okay, and then it works kind of like Sudoku in the sense that each column and each row can only have the numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 one time each. All right, so the way that I like to do it is I like to come through and look for all the ones that say 1 because I know the building has to be 4 in front of those. All right, and then I come and I see the numbers that have to say 4. And I know that they need to be able to see every single building, which means none can block the next. So that means the one directly in front of this person has to be 1, and then the next one has to be 2, and the next one has to be 3, and then 4, so that they can see smallest, and then the one behind it, it pops up a little higher, the one behind it a little higher, the one behind it even higher, so they can see all 4. Does that make sense? All right, so I'm not going to do the whole thing because I don't want to take the time to do this. I just wanted to show you one of the others, and I want to encourage you to come through here and click these different ones. They always tell you the rules on the left side over here, and they always give you options to do easy, normal, or hard, and to increase the grid size. All right, I hope that you have fun with this. You have your solution now to the first one, so that's good. You're set there. And we'll have a new puzzle coming up for you today. All right, have a beautiful day, everybody. I hope you enjoy every single minute that this day has to offer. And as always, happy mathing.